Death to the Cloud Chaser TV, man. Death to the Cloud Chaser TV, man. Salute. Hey, man, we back up in this thing again, you dig? 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine. He back on the table, y'all. Today we got him in eating already. Pretty much said how Jim Jones is a member of the 9 Bloods. They already put him in that case. They already put Cardi B, 50 Cent. They mentioned 50 Cent name. He didn't want to talk about 50 Cent. Makes sense why 50 Cent would send him that lawyer. Makes sense why 50 Cent would say he understand where he coming from. Makes sense. My boy 50 play chess, not checkers, huh? For real, man. Step to the Cloud Chaser TV, man. So we watching this unfold right now, and so far, they got him asking Harv's lawyer, right? Do you recall publishing a video pretending you were dead? 6ix9ine, can you show me? For now, a private viewing. They on them, right? Now they about to pretty much tear down at everything y'all been hearing on the internet, and everybody been like, oh man, oh man. Hold on, let us pull this up real quick. Let me share this so we can get to it. He says he hasn't remember uploading the video, but he does remember being filmed in that position. Like he was faking like he was dead. Wants the video in evidence, but the government objects to the commentary that accompanies it. That's crazy, right? So the government wants to include this video, right? They want to include this video. They want to pretty much get 6ix9ine, right? To give up more information. They probably this dude is probably working on cases that they've been building for like 10 years, man, a whole decade. Because don't mentioning Jim Jones' name, man, like, that's just crazy to me, my boy. That's just crazy to me, man. Like, then they supposedly allegedly got Jim on, they supposedly got Jim on audio. We'll probably drop that a little later. You dig? But he got some audio out there, right? And on this audio is basically Jim Jones explaining to another 9 blood member how like he's basically bad for the game. And like this dude needs to be dealt with. He don't have to be violated. And this coming from Jim Jones, the rapper. So they say that the prosecutors introduced this into evidence. And the thing is that I'm just curious on how like Jim Jones gonna respond to this. Like, is he gonna stay low or is he gonna respond? You feel me? It's crazy, man. This dude 6ix9ine, man. Jail is still lonely for you. He answers, what do you mean lonely? Yes, jail is really lonely. 6ix9ine, jail lonely for you, my boy? Is that jail lonely for you? That's crazy, 6ix9ine. What's up, Ted Kennedy? What they say about Cardi? Basically, Cardi is a gang member. That she's a part of the Blood gang. And he also said that Trippie Redd was a part of the Blood gang. Star Brim was a part of the Blood gang. And recently, Jim Jones is a part of the 9 Blood gang. And he also let me see. 6ix9ine a cheese eater. Yeah, he is, man. That's a fact. 6ix9ine, man. You know he bad news. You know he bad news. Did you ever do a podcast with Adam 22? Did you ever do a podcast with Adam 22? How y'all feel about that? Did he ever do one with Adam 22? Absolutely. You still have a lot of fans. He said, I hope so. He hope he have a lot of fans out of all this, man. Y'all still gonna support him, I see, right? That's crazy. He hoping that he literally have a lot of fans, man. This is crazy to me, man. Let me share this video real quick. This is crazy that my boy Jim from the Dipset, you gonna bring Jim into that, man. They could see this coming. I seen it a mile away, almost from B-More. Yeah, that's a fact though. Like, a lot of people seeing this coming, man. They definitely seen this coming. They definitely seen this coming. They definitely seen this coming. So, you know. They say, do you have any idea how many people are members of the Blood? He said hundreds of thousands. How about Treyway? I don't know. I'm not a statistic. For real, huh? That's 6ix9ine for you, man. Objection. Can't even believe it, man. Part of the role of my client, Harv, right? Was to collect money for you, correct? Correct. Denies memory of Harv collecting for him at the strip club. So that's the lawyer. Like, he remember him collecting money, right? But he don't remember him collecting money from him from the strip club. In the month after Gummo, how much money did you make? He said like 60,000. Says he doesn't remember uploading the video, but he does remember being filmed in that position. That's just crazy, man, because they basically saying that, like, so far, the lawyers came in and says, do you recall publishing a video where you was pretending to be dead? 6ix9ine, like, he recalled doing a video, but he don't recall recording the video. And the government did not want that video involved in this case. This new generation is messed up. They let people record them talking about stuff on the phone. That's a no-no. Yeah. But even then, shit, it really, like, it makes the job a little easier, but, you know, like, even in this case, man, they ain't bust out, you know, OnStar, Facebook, you know, every interview person he ever did, you know, they ain't tapped the phone. They got Jim Jones on the recording saying how, you know, he's supposed to be talking to another 9 Trey Blood, and he basically saying that they need to violate him. You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot going on, man. Hopefully this don't even, like, I'm pretty sure Jim Jones was probably shooting a skit for his new record or some shit. You feel me? Like, that probably goes on Jim Jones' album, you dig? Like, I bet you. That shit fake. You know? It's fake, my boy. And why niggas gotta hold this L. Well, it's definitely something to to think about, you know, when you say hold this L. But I don't think that this is a direct effect of NY, because at the end of the day, NY didn't really back this dude anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, gang affiliation, gang did what they did, gang did what they did, but they did not back. You know what I'm saying? New York didn't really back 6ix9ine. Come on, man. It was like every rapper was pretty much distancing themselves from the dude. Like, only one who probably showed him a little love was a 50 Cent, a Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they probably asked about Nicki Minaj, like, yeah, tell us more about her boyfriend. Do she have gang members around? Who's these people in these pictures? 6ix9ine, a new hip hop police rat. Like I think that the hip hop police just came up on the ultimate informant. You know what I'm saying? He like the ultimate informant. So yeah, like facts though, bro. Like I'm talking about, he like the ultimate. They've been looking for this for generations, bro. Imagine if they had 6ix9ine around back with Murder Inc. and 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, some of the stuff that them boys even say today that they can say is crazy. You know what I mean? So imagine, you know, you got a dude like 6ix9ine around you. Imagine you got a dude like 6ix9ine around you. It's just ridiculous, man. Then, like they said, he don't want to talk about. He ain't gonna want to talk about that strip club incident. You know what I'm saying? So Treyway Entertainment was a legitimate corporation. That's what they asking 6ix9ine. I would not say so. This 6ix9ine, right? I didn't see no paperwork. This dude 6ix9ine is crazy, man. He talking about some. They say so. Treyway Entertainment, was it a legitimate corporation? 6ix9ine. I wouldn't say so. I didn't see no paperwork. So 6ix9ine, why was you letting them guide your career if they wasn't legitimate, my boy? Why would you let them guide your $1 million career that you would say, right? Your $1 million career to some people. You put it in hands of people who doesn't have a legitimate corporation, and you don't think so. Does that make any sense? You know what I'm saying? That don't even make any sense, my boy. I would not say so. I didn't see no paperwork. Didn't you just say Shotty and the others had tried? 6ix9ine tried. Like I could try a 3-pointer and not make it. Wow. Y'all hear my boy? Now he got jokes in the courtroom. He got jokes in the courtroom too. He's still sending shots at Shotty, man. He say, I would not say so. I didn't see no paperwork. Didn't you just say Shotty and others tried? 6ix9ine tried. Like I could try to shoot a 3-pointer and not make it. Wow. This y'all boy, man. They're about to get Jimmy. If he was the one saying violate him, how on earth wasn't he questioned? The thing is because Jim Jones is probably shooting a skit for his, you know what I'm saying, many albums that he does. You know what I mean? So who knows what telling what went on with that situation. You know what I mean? Like now they trying to imply that Jim Jones, is the head honcho of the 9 Trey Bloods. You know what I'm saying? Now they trying to imply that. So yeah, they could definitely be bringing up another indictment, superseding indictment, something like that. Man, they got a lot of stuff up they sleeves. I'm pretty sure, man. Ain't no way that they'll be just talking about these people for no reason, just to be just for shits and giggles, and just to slam dunk on this case. You know, like that don't even make no sense. Like they would be proving more on the lines of that video being authentic. You know what I mean? They'll be trying to prove that video is authentic. But I think whether they win this case or not, I think that they just want on the record on certain things and certain people. on federal record at that. That these people are involved in these people. So if anything happens in the near future, some of these people could get indicted for sure. Because they can bring up this paperwork that was, of course, a lawyer can dispute all of it, but I'm saying it can still be brought up. From this day forward, all the people he mentioned, they are now in what we would call like a gang book. You feel me? But unfortunately, it's bigger for them than the United States one. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter where they go, now they're gonna be identified as Bloods. You know what I'm saying? This can even, like, who knows, like, what type of stuff this can affect. This can affect traveling. This can slow down shows. People can now start to see, like, maybe, you know what? Like, everybody said this stuff about Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, being a gangster. This ABC, this NBC alleged, right? And they like, yeah, we heard about her being a gangster, but at the same time, we didn't think it was true. We didn't think it was true, right? And now that we got this proof that she in this case and all this, and they saying she a blood, like, we don't want to do business with her. We don't want all that to come up here. We don't even know if the police gonna come for her next. You know what I mean? Like, you never know what type of stuff this stuff can bring, man. All because this dude here. But what's quite interesting is how when they mentioned when they mentioned 50 Cent, he declined, to say anything about 50 Cent. And 50 Cent the one sent him the lawyer. 50 Cent the one who just recently was on Big Boy in the Morning saying that he's empathetic towards 6ix9ine. He can actually kind of understand that where 6ix9ine is coming from. Like, these dudes trying to kill you, and these dudes are sleeping with your woman. So yeah, I get where he coming from. So maybe 6ix9ine and 50 Cent got a deal coming up. Maybe that's what's gonna change 6ix9ine whole image when he signed to 50 Cent. When he become his son or something. I don't know, man. Do you recall ever challenging Trippie Redd to a fight? Answer, no. Question, Casanova? Answer, no. And you know that that's a lie because I could have swore I just seen a video when he was saying that. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, man. We'll get back to it later on that one, man. Before Gummo, what was your journal? 6ix9ine, like Rocket's rap. Did you tell others to suck your body parts? Correct. But you just said you had to ponder it. Ponder it. I don't know what ponder means. It says he did make a challenge to fight to his best friend, but didn't fight. Question. But he wasn't always your best friend? Answer. Before I met him, he couldn't be my best friend. Huh? What? Hold on, 6ix9ine. You confusing me, man. I know the jury and they're confused like a motherfucker right now. Like, what this boy is saying? Like, so he draws special attention on people he like or he dislike because, like, clearly he don't like Shotty. He don't like Shotty at all, man. Like, Shotty is somebody he do not like. Because when they asked him about, when they asked 6ix9ine about Treyway being the official business, 6ix9ine like, no, they tried. They tried. Then he like tried. Like, didn't you say that they tried? He like, yeah, it's like trying to shoot a 3-pointer and miss. So he's still throwing shots at Shotty. It's quite interesting, right? So I guess he gonna make this about Shotty and this fake rumor that Shotty slept with his baby moms. When, like, come on, man. 6ix9ine, you, like, come on, bro. Like, you didn't even really want your baby moms like that, dude. Like, come on, man. Like, what's special about her, my G, other than that she's a female? You know what I mean? Like, what's special about her, my G? Huh? What's special about her, man? Like what's going on, man? We fighting over Beyonce right now. Something like Jay-Z found out alleged Nas is sleeping with Beyonce or something. Come on, man. That makes more sense, but what you talking about don't even make no sense, dude. Like, he gon' out all this stuff he did for you, right? Alleged, right? All this stuff he alleged did for you. This very one moment, he gonna pick his Johnson over the money. Come on, man. Knock it off, 6ix9ine. Knock it off with your fake rumors, man. Knock it off with your fake rumors, my boy. You do that fake stuff all the time, G. Like they just ask you, did you play dead? They just ask you, did you play dead? And you, oh, I don't remember. You do remember when you played dead, my boy. You know what you did, my boy. What about when Snow followed you from the T-Mobile store? So the judge, I mean not the judge, Harv's lawyer asked 6ix9ine, what about when Snow followed you from the T-Mobile store? Did you call Harv? 6ix9ine answers correct, but Mel Murder came first. But then Harv came. 6ix9ine answers correct. And in the LAPD, in the LA airport, Harv had been promoted to be my role manager. And around the Super Bowl, and around the All-Star game, people bothered you. Some gang members were made you didn't check in. I guess they was mad that he didn't check in, right? Some gang members was mad that he didn't check in. And Harv squashed that situation. No, it was me. Harv and his girlfriend, a light-skinned chick taller than me, I believe she has a daughter or something. This dude has a way of explaining stuff, I'll tell you that much. He says the light-skinned chick taller than me, he remembered her because she was taller than him. This whole time she was taller than him, right? This is crazy, man. Whole time she taller than him. That's how you remember her. 6ix9ine, man. What's going on, my boy? Let the story unravel, huh? Let it unravel, huh? Can't even believe some of this stuff that you saying, dude. Then, like, I seen somebody say, like, maybe some of the stuff he's saying is true. Like, how could you, like, look, man. If someone lies to you 10 times, do you continue believing their lies, or do you say, you know what? Show me and show and prove, right? That's what most people gonna do. I know that's what most people do, at least in America, where I'm from. I don't know about other countries, but I know at least in America, they gonna do it that way, right? So with that being said, let's just say that everywhere else does it the same way. I just don't get you, my boy. 6ix9ine, you out of there, man. You out of there. Then they talking about some, are you gonna have a career? You know you ain't gonna have no career, boy. You ain't gonna have no career. They can talk about you gonna go to Canada. Canada don't want him, dude. It's just as many savages in Canada that it is in the US. What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all? Only difference is in a lot of these countries, they not like America. They don't have a Fox that's going against the grain, or a CNN that's going against the grain, that's constantly trying to feed bad information about their own country. They don't have that going on. So you ain't gonna hear a lot of stories about how they getting down and what they doing. But believe me, man, they getting down too. Because a lot of people from here traveled over there and stayed. Just FYI, wasn't Harv mad at Shotty for getting you banned from the place like Barclays Center? Answer, no. By then, you were one of the hottest artists in the country. 6ix9ine, in the world. Question, and you were proud of that? Answer, it's something to be proud of. Nah, 6ix9ine. You wasn't famous because you made yourself famous. You was famous because you a bit capper, man. So it's like everything you done is void right now, man. Everything you done is void. You could have been that voice of reason. You could have probably put New York back on like they say. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm thinking like you already got artists like A Boogie, you know what I'm saying, Don Q. You know, you got 22 G's. You got High Mo. You got tons of artists coming out of New York. Tons of young artists. I bet you like I wonder how Bobby feel about this. Did he mention Bobby name? Damn, like they ain't want nothing else to do with Bobby, huh? Good thing Bobby didn't he just said, man, he salute him for, you know, doing the record and keeping his name alive, and he wasn't D-riding. Good thing Bobby wasn't D-riding this dude. You feel me? He just kept it like neutral, like, man, salute, man, salute, homie, for keeping my name alive, and you know what I'm saying? You didn't tell that you knew what the media wanted. They said you didn't tell people that you knew what the media wanted. That's the question, right? That's what Harv's lawyer asked him. The answer. Not that comes to my memory, no. Now that's a lie because 6ix9ine said in multiple videos, multiple times, like he knows what he's doing. He gonna watch this video go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like he been saying that he knows what the media want. He said it on the Breakfast Club. He said what the media wants. He was like, yeah, they just want, you know, I'm gonna give them what they want. He said it on plenty of IG lives. He ain't said it on plenty of shit that he did with DJ Academics. This is crazy, man. This dude just lying for no reason. I think this is when maybe he looking out for Harv because he know this case about to crumble. I think this is the part he knows the case about to crumble, man. Because the thing is, you can't just fake or have some sort of opinion about if a person is guilty, or just because I say, look, this dude right here just hurt me, you gonna believe me? No, you gotta show some type of evidence, show some type of proof. Sir, let me see your wounds where they injured you at. Let me, you know, it's gonna come with proof. This dude here, it seemed like this lawyer is really getting in his ass right now, man. It really looks like that, man. It looks like that. On July 21st, you was just on the verge of releasing a song, and then you were kidnapped and robbed on the same day. He says no. Salute, Mo. He like, no. So the thing is like, when he got robbed, I could have swore he was in the process of promoting a song. That's crazy. I could have swore he was in the process of promoting a song, man, when he got robbed and kidnapped. Cause I think after that, didn't he get up with 50 Cent? Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, I agree that likely alleging it was all an act. Yeah, it sounded like an act. It sounded like an act. It sounded just like an act, man. It's like, it's just crazy to me that how the stuff that he's saying don't even make any sense. Like right now, this is when the case is crumbling to me because he had already said that he don't recall ever saying that he knows what the media wants. And y'all know that's a lie. He ain't said it on the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne, this video gonna go viral. This video gonna go viral. He ain't said it to Ebro, didn't he? Then he said to Ebro, yeah, oh man, you gonna be lit now. You should washed up. You gonna be lit now. You washed up. You gonna be lit now. What does that mean when he makes them references? Huh? Right. 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 That's 6ix9ine for you, man. That's 6ix9ine for you. That's 6ix9ine for you. But the question is, since Judge Chambers here, This dude 6ix9ine. Boy. He said he don't know what pernder means, but snitched on a nurse. Yeah, he bad business, like for real. Like this dude is bad business, man. Like he claims he don't know what nothing is right now. Like he don't even remember promoting just about every week. He don't remember that, huh? I guess his memory is like lost a little bit since he been in jail, man. He losing it. He losing it, people. He losing it. If these dudes get off, then I feel bad for those who pleaded out. Oh, but that's a different type of case though, bro. See, they ain't on it. They not really. They on the same case, but they not on the same case. This case is specifically for the robbery and kidnapping of 6ix9ine. Them other cases was more so racketeering, drugs, et cetera, et cetera. So it's pretty much like different charges. You know what I mean? So say for example, if this charge wouldn't have been brought about, Harv and this other guy wouldn't even be in this position. You see what I'm saying? They probably wouldn't even be in this indictment, I would think. So what I'm thinking, they probably wouldn't even be in this indictment. But it's crazy though how like out of all that stuff, all this stuff they say that these people did for 6ix9ine, protecting him. Maybe they cloned him. They got Gucci, man. I'm just saying. Hey, yeah, they could have cloned him, could have, but the only thing is like they cloned him and he was the most savvy. Like here's the thing. When he get out, I will have to see then. If he a totally different person, but I don't even think he a totally different person. Because in reality, even on the stand, him pointing fingers, he's still taking shots at Shotty. He's still taking shots at Shotty. You know what I'm saying? He's still taking shots at Shotty. He's saying stuff like, was Treyway a legitimate record label? 6ix9ine answers. He's like, yeah, he's like, I guess, Then they said, I thought you said that they tried. That's the lawyer said. I thought you said that they tried. 6ix9ine says, tried like me trying to shoot a 3-pointer shot and miss. So he's still taking shots, man. This dude's still on his, on his wave. We will have to see how he acted. Shotty protected him to the end. Yeah, but he claims like he act like he was scared of Shotty or something. And this he acting like he was scared of Shotty. What did this kidnapping have to do with the Rico case? It don't. But it probably can tie into, when you talking Rico, you talking multiple charges. This can all be under the same umbrella. Like usually when you got them type of organizations under Ricos, they have instances where they are using kidnapping tactics, they are using bribery, they are placing hits on people. They they running drugs, they probably gambling, you know what I mean? It's all around the same thing. Kind of like if you think about it, just think about how the mobs, like back in the day, how the mobs got down. You feel me? And how they went down. Rainbow 6ix9ine Pony was never a game banger. He was a weak link. Yeah, he definitely was a weak link. But the thing is like he almost convinced everyone. You know what I'm saying? He almost convinced everyone of this information. So when they supposedly robbed you, Harv and Shot, were not wearing masks, right? Right, no mask. In fact, according to you, George went out and spoke with them who struck the car you were in. Yes. Did you see a gun? Yes, almost immediately. You can drive, right? I don't have a driver's license. But you have driven many times. I seen them driving that SUV. 6ix9ine, weren't you on TMZ driving that SUV through New York that one time? I think it was around a little after the Casanova event. You was riding through the city in the SUV and shit, driving and shit. He will get out January 2020 next year because of this. Yeah, but only thing is, it depends on his deal though. It depends on his deal. It depends on his deal. A handful of times. What's a handful of? Like 6 times, 2 handfuls? Oh my God. This dude 6ix9ine, I'm telling you. I'm starting to think he's starting to implement his trolling right now on the stand. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to think he's implementing that trolling shit on the stand right now, man. I'm starting to think he trolling on the stand, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna play with y'all like today. Cause this dude here is trolling on the stand. He talking about some, but you have driven many times, a handful of times. What's a handful of times? Like 6 times, 2 handfuls. Man, this dude 6ix9ine was good. Golf. This dude here, man. You supposedly robbed. He know he wasn't robbed, my G. He know he wasn't robbed. He know it was fake. He know he was promoting that song. 6ix9ine knows all this stuff. Cause at the end of the day, what did Kuda do to you, 6ix9ine? At the end of the day, what did he do to you? Huh? Why you ain't leave him out of it like you left like you left 50 Cent out of it? I'm just saying, why you didn't leave Kuda name out of it like you left 50 Cent name out of it? Cause you thinking, huh? 50 Cent got this power. Like, one thing about it, 50 Cent is a businessman. So 50 Cent might overlook the part that I'm a snitch and want to do business with me. Yo. Yeah, right, 6ix9ine. Yeah, right. Shout out to you for all the hard work. Shout out to Jack Frost over at BBN. Salute. Yeah, man. Harv Ellison is done. Yeah, he could be done, man. But like some of this information that, like, to be quite honest with you, bro, like some of this stuff that they saying that they asking him, they actually breaking him down as we speak, bro. Like, they breaking him down as we speak, man. This is not like a good thing. He had already said that how he don't drive, but they got video footage of him being on that TMZ. You remember when he was on TMZ, he was in the SUV driving and they asked him that question about, I believe it was about Chief Keef or something. They asked him about somebody he was driving. So that right there is a lie. He talking about he only drives sometimes. But it looked like he was, you know, and then you remember that time when he was driving around New York all morning and shit? All morning. And he had all the car fresheners around the car and shit, the SUV. Yeah, 6ix9ine. These facts, my boy. So that's already out the door. So he's lied about that just now. He said that Shotty in the Treyway movement, Treyway Entertainment, was not a legitimate corporation. But yet, he been on plenty of radio stations. He been on plenty of interviews saying how Treyway got plenty of artists and they the new wave. That sounds legitimate to me. That sounds like some sort of legitimacy, right? So they already getting to this dude, man. So you were supposedly repeatedly hit by a shot, right? Yes. To the face and nose a lot. How many times? Like 10? He answers like that. For how long? 5 to 20 seconds. Shad's a big guy. Bigger than me. Bigger than me. You can drive, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude here, like, this don't make any sense, man. Like, this stuff, they already eating this dude up in the courtroom as we speak, man. He getting ate up as we speak. It's all about BS. All they have to do is raise reasonable doubt that these alleged robberies were fake. Correct. They're doing a great job showing he asked someone to take his chains for publicity. Yeah, exactly. He asked someone to take his chains for that. He played dead. We can keep going on and on, man. We can keep going on and on. If it don't make sense, we must side-eye it. Yeah. Too much reasonable doubt. He's walking. Yeah, it sound like it, cause like, you know, I ain't no lawyer or nothing, right? And don't take my channel for any type of legal advice. But the thing is like, I know common sense. And common sense is like, this lawyer is doing a job because some of the stuff that he's even pointing out, I know that it's like this dude is lying. It's obvious. He just said right here, can you drive? You can drive, right? He like, I don't have a driver's license. Why even mention that you don't even have a driver's license when you didn't care about not having a driver's license when you was driving on that morning when TMZ caught your footage and they had you in that you was in the SUV in the front driver's seat driving, and you look normal to me driving that big ass SUV and you that small. You look like you drive all the time to me. Cause I know even my old lady don't even like driving my big truck. It's too big. So a person who's unexperienced driver is gonna drive this big SUV. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie, man. The juries are like us. What we discuss chances are they do. Yeah, exactly. They like us, man. And the thing is like, I'm not saying that they don't have a solid case because of the video, but at the same time, it's been like several situations where this dude has used incidents for his own game, like far as this type of stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. He was driving Lambos in Dubai. Exactly. He was driving the Lambo, the dude from YouTube. The YouTube dude. He was driving dude Lambo in Dubai. Cause he did the YouTube song with his with the dude that with the with his sister. I mean, they do have lawyers and public defenders. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure he should have. Yeah, for sure he should on that charge because they can't prove it happened. He had intentions to set up a fake robbery for publicity. He saw nothing in the video. Yeah, yeah. Then like the thing is like why even the video didn't show anything. We just heard commentary that was likely scripted. Exactly. It was probably likely scripted, man. And then they probably forgot to tell Giorgio that it was scripted. But you know, they probably know he's a bit goofy because, you know, he probably will start laughing or something. You know what I mean? He'll probably start laughing or something. George will probably start laughing and, you know, stop the joke. You ever did a joke with your friend and you didn't tell one of your friends, even though you probably should have told that other friend, but you like, I ain't telling his ass because he gonna tell him about the joke. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, people. I ain't no lawyer, but I'm just saying, man. Do you recall pro offer section with the prosecutors? He said yes. Did you tell them you got punched in the face and the nose? The jury, coffee, and snacks have arrived. Let's take a break. 10-minute break. 10-minute break. They need some. They even need snacks for this shit, man. They even need snacks for this, y'all. The judge right here, like, man, we need some snacks and candy for this, man. It's a movie, man. I'm watching a movie play out, man. They about to come and interview me like within days so they can ask me how we gonna play this, man. This y'all boy, man, 6IX9INE, man. George would have shot one of their dumbasses. I doubt it. He ain't seem like a shooter to me, but maybe it could be true. Righteous P owns his name. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that, man. I heard that. But they was trying to say that that dude, CEO Chris, was a cop, and CEO Chris ain't no cop. CEO Chris is the informant. He even informed on his own uncle, alleged, right? He informed on his own uncle. This is crazy though, man. Y'all know I got the paperwork. Yeah, y'all, you got that paperwork, my boy. You got the one when he told on his uncle. Send me that paperwork, golf. You talking about the one that he told on his uncle, the boy CEO Chris? Salute, Ice Corian. Salute, my boy. He rolling on everyone. Yeah, he rolling on everyone. That's what he do, man. He was going to jail ever since they raided his BM house. Yeah. Yes, he had to agree and inform by allowing his phone to be tapped. I don't think you gotta agree to get your phone tapped. But the thing is like whether he agreed to it or not, even then, like you think he really like think about it. This dude is on TMZ putting out a hit on like we thought it was a joke. Like these, you know how rappers be joking and shit, they be full of shit, you know what I mean? We thinking it's a joke this whole time. This dude on TV. We thinking it's a joke. We laugh like this dude's crazy, man. He always trolling. Now he trolling Chief Keef. He talking about he about to put 30,000 on Tato head and shit. What the hell? We thought it was a game, right? But think about it, man. He was open to film that. He didn't care how he was reckless with the mouth. Even when they was leaving the Barclays, first thing come out his mouth. Y'all know how we vibe. Y'all see how many members behind us? He shows everybody. Everybody in the camera. Boom, right? He shows himself. He's like, yeah. He said, yeah, people, he said, your whole crew just dived to the ground. Then he started repeating Casanova lyrics. He started repeating Casanova lyrics. So what I'm saying is like, nobody ever suspect you always wanted to film everything. Exactly. But they probably thought like he's a little director. Maybe he gonna put it in his video or something, you know, because I hear he was editing all his videos. So maybe he gonna put it in his video or something, man. But that dude there, man, he big cap, man. You said that Derek still got a wrench. Oh, so he went back over there, I guess, because he said that he didn't he wasn't he had unsubscribed, so him even showing back up over there in that chat. But them dudes some goofies, like honestly, like I don't even want to talk about them because the thing is like